Hey guys, ArchieLuxury channel, and today I got a special treat for you. A state of the collection. And I wanted to do this. I wanted to put this together because I've had so much in and out. I've had so many watches I've sold off, and people are confused. What do I own? What do I don't own? So, without further ado, let's talk about my state of the collection, fuckers. Let's go. Okay, guys, let's jump straight in. State of the collection. Let's start way at the top. And it can get no better than my flagship piece, my piece of horology. This is my Patek Philippe World Time, the 5110. I've just had it overhauled in Hong Kong, and I absolutely love this piece to death. This piece here is absolutely stunning. I gotta tell you, I am so in love with it. At one stage I was thinking about maybe selling it, maybe passing it on, but I gotta tell you, I adore it to death. And this piece is, it explains to every fucking other YouTuber out there that I know my fucking shit. And you may hate my guts, but I know horology. So there is no way in the world I could sell this piece. And I got to be honest with you, it is just superb. Just the way it was, just an absolute cracker. It's got my favorite Patek movement, the automatic 240, which is, I think, one of the nicest movements. It's the same movement in the 394, well, same basic movement as the 3940 perpetual calendar. It's Patek's automatic movement, featuring that gorgeous micro rotor. So this piece itself here, I've had it fully overhauled by Patek, and I got an extra long strap. That's right, I've got an extra long strap. So this piece now fits me perfectly, and I don't want to sell it. I've decided it's a keeper. I mean, in life, you've got to surround yourself with things that make you happy. What makes you happy? In my case, it's my beautiful watches. So I got to be honest with you, I just decided to keep it. I think the 5110, yes, it's a wee bit small, 37 mil. Well, some people would say it's perfect. I think 38 would have been perfect, but I think it's got a lot more charm than the 5130, which is the 39.5 mil version. I think the guilloche of this is just to die for. I mean, this is guilloche. And if you look at the hands, I love these hands. Are reminiscent of the Patek World Times in the from the 60s. And I gotta tell you, it's this piece just explains that I love my watches. I love fine watchmaking. I adore my watches. I gotta be honest with you, I'm probably gonna add another Patek. That's what my aim is, depending on money, financial situation. But yeah, there you go. That is that's my Patek Philippe, which I absolutely adore. So yep, that is she's definitely a keeper in my collection. Okay, let's move on to the next piece, Arch. Okay, the next piece, this is actually the piece that I've had the longest in my collection. It's my Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. This is the longest serving piece in my current collection. And I gotta tell you, I adore this piece. I bought it to celebrate my 40th. Well, actually, my wife at the time bought it. I actually got an engraving done on this piece. I will show you. There we go. I had an engraving. The greatest love of my life. Well, unfortunately, yeah, it didn't sort of last, but hey, that's okay. That is the way life goes. But my Reverso Grande Date, it is just such a cool piece. I adore it. It's very, very beautiful piece. It's now I'm going to try and flip this. There we go. Flip that, push out, and then we just never push in. You got to push it from the other side there into place. That is the beautiful. I've got this watch stopped just so I could get some really nice fine video of the movement. This is the Jaeger-LeCoultre. Now, if you have a look here, let's have a look. So this is the movement. It says Jaeger-LeCoultre, and it also says duo spring barrel. So it's got two spring barrels there, because it is a 8-day power reserve, 25 joules. It's got a movement number there, and right down the bottom it says Swiss made, but it also says the movement number. So this is a caliber 887. What the fuck does it say? My eyesight is not so good. 875. There we go. It's an 875 caliber movement. Now, this watch here, I've had it fitted to a Jaeger-LeCoultre. This is an alligator strap, and I've got to be completely honest with you there. I absolutely adore black alligator. I think it is absolutely just such a luxury. I get it. I get the whole alligator skin thing. I get it. I completely get it. This watch itself, look, I haven't worn it a lot in 2018, and I'm actually going to be getting this watch serviced. It needs a service. It's gaining a little bit of time, so I prefer not to wind it. I just want to let it sit until I get the funds for a service. But I tell you what, this watch, I would never sell it. It's just such an amazing watch itself. It's 8-day power reserve. You've got sub-seconds at 5, 2-disc date, the most beautiful guilloche, and rumor has it Jaeger-LeCoultre lost money on every one of these produced, which I just, the Art Deco numerals, it's a little bit out of fashion because it's quite a fat watch. It's quite fat. But the ultra thins are very, very popular now. But I honestly, quite frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I bought this for me, not for fashion. And I think it's just one of the most gorgeous pieces to have. If I didn't have the Patek Philippe, this would be my horology, but I do have my world time, so it is just a absolute cracker of a wristwatch to own. So there you go. That's my Jaeger-LeCoultre Reverso Grand Date. Okay, let's move along, guys. Okay, let's have a look at the third piece in my collection, and this is my Zenith Chronomaster El Primero. This is the 1969 reissue. And my one has the open heart. And I gotta tell you, this was a addition that I added in 2018, and I gotta say, I love it to death. Absolutely love this watch. I gotta tell you, this watch here has really grown on me. I simply adore it. I love the tri-color subdials. You've got the really rich blue, you've got the gray, and instead of having the red third subdial, we've got this beautiful exposed movement. The Zenith El Primero. Now this piece here is 42 mils. So it is a little bit bigger than the original, which was 38 mils. But I'm kind of a bigger guy, and I really do love this piece. I love the red accents. That chronograph secondhand with the Zenith star on it is just to die for. It's a well-made piece. This is quality. It's amazing bang per buck. It's one of the world's first automatic chronographs. It may not have been that this is in 1969, the race between the Caliber 11, the Zenith El Primero, and the Seiko. Now, we don't mention Seiko because we're Eurowatch snobs, but I think this is probably the best execution of the automatic chronograph. This was the best. In fact, it was so good, Rolex decided when they wanted to update their Daytona in, well, they were quite late in the 1980s, they went with Zenith. That's right, they used a Zenith movement. So I gotta tell you, superb, just to die for. To think that this piece here is around $10,000 new for in-house chronograph, it's just an absolute horological bargain. And if you buy it secondhand like I did, you could save a mozza. The brand is quite soft, Zenith, but this is high watchmaking at a high form. Absolutely gorgeous, absolutely beautiful. Everything about this piece here is quality. Beautiful steel case, very nice pushes. The crown with the Zenith star. I've gone for the black leather Zenith strap with this is the deployant Zenith buckle. In recent times, some people really like the metal bracelet. I've kind of resisted that urge and have decided to stay with the leather. I do like my conservative. I think this is just an absolute piece of horology. Absolute cracker of a piece. I very recently considered selling it, only to pay for a piece of extravagance in gold, a solid gold Rolex Submariner, and I decided no. And the big thing that tugged at my heart was the fact I'd have to sell this watch. And I've got to tell you, the Zenith El Primero 1969 Chronomaster, I love this watch. I absolutely love it. The high beat movement, everything about this watch I think is just horological perfection. This is one of the finest column wheel chronographs of our time. It is absolutely stunning. You are not a true watch enthusiast until you own a Zenith El Primero. That's correct, El Primero. And I've got to be honest with you, I love it. I absolutely love this watch. I really do love this watch. It just gives me pleasure, just makes me happy and complete. The Zenith El Primero Chronomeister, absolute gem of my collection. And this is horology. It's amazing bang per buck. This piece here, when another enthusiast sees that you're wearing a Zenith, they know that you know that they know that you know you're an enthusiast. It's an enthusiast watch, and I love it. I absolutely love this. This is high grade. Okay guys, let's move on to the next piece. Okay, let's move on to the next piece, and here we have a piece that I just purchased. It's a Breitling Superocean Heritage. Now, this is actually the Heritage 1. The Heritage 1 has the ETA movement. The way you can tell it's a Heritage 1 instead of a Heritage 2 is the aluminum bezel. The Heritage 2 has a ceramic bezel. And also, if you look at the hour hand, on the Heritage 2, it has a line in the middle. So this here just tells you it is a Heritage 1. Now, this is a relative monster. It's a horological monster. This piece here is 46 mils. 46 mils, guys. It is absolutely massive. I bought this piece because I wanted a discount diver. I'd recently sold off a lot of my dive watches, and this piece came up at an absolute steal. I'll talk about pricings in another video, but suffice to say, this is now my discount diver, and this just shows you what an adventure horology is. It started off exactly 12 months ago. I got my first Breitling Superocean Heritage. It was a 42 with a black bezel and white dial. Well, guess what? I wasn't happy, so I sold it to get the black with the ETA machine. Then I sold that to get the in-house with the ceramic. And although I did love that piece, and I really did like it, I felt the Heritage piece really should have an aluminum bezel. It's kind of wrong to have the ceramic. I know the ceramic is trendy and everyone's adding ceramic, but I just thought if you have got a Heritage piece, it should have aluminum. And I got to be honest with you, I think the 46 mil is the perfect size. Yes, it's monstrous. Yes, it is. But that's exactly what Breitling is. Breitling is an over-the-top brand. It's way out of control. And that's just how it is. That's how they do it. Same as Panerai. You don't buy Panerai to buy a small conservative watch. You want something loud and obnoxious. So when this piece here came up, I jumped for joy. Now, it actually came with a rubber strap with the standard Breitling Tang buckle, but I'd actually bought the deployant buckle. Actually, I bought it just before I sold my 42 mil in-house movement. The guy I sold it to was a real stingy fuck. He wasn't going to pay extra for a rubber and buckle. No, he wasn't going to do that. So I thought, fuck yeah, I'm not going to include it. I kept it. And even though this watch here is the 46 mil, the buckle is the same. All I had to do was replace the rubber. I went to the Breitling flagship boutique in Sydney, and it was 80 Australian dollars for new rubber. A new rubber. Rubbers have never cost so little as on the Breitling. So I very quickly got new rubber, and I gotta tell you, this is my discount diver. Yes, it's big, yes, it's chunky, but it's a discount diver, and it's a Heritage discount diver at that. I'm very happy to have this piece. I think it's absolutely beautiful. It's a Breitling. It's a quality piece. I mean, Tudor is jumped into bed with Breitling. Tudor is really, aka Rolex Junior. They don't jump into bed with fools. No. So I really think this watch here, I bought it very cheap. Can't go wrong. It's my discount diver. It's my discount diver, fuckers. So there you go. That's my Breitling. Okay, let's move along. We move on to the Rolex chapter. And it all started with this piece here. This was my Rolex Explorer. This is the Rolex Explorer II Polar. And this piece here has in recent years exploded my fascination. I've always loved Rolex. I've always been a Rolex man. Rolex man. And I gotta tell you, it is fantastic to have this marquee in the collection. This is my 40 mil. This is the Rolex Explorer II 16570. This one's a little bit special. It's a no holes case, solid end links. It's got the Luminova dial. It's a very beautiful piece. Very clean Rohart in there. Very clean Rohart. No serial numbers inside there yet. These have become very, very collectible. Very, very collectible. The Rolex Explorer II. Absolutely gorgeous critters. What do I say about this piece? Well, you know, it was a 1016 Explorer 1 that started my luxury goods fascination. And this piece here was kind of, if I had the money at the time, this is what I would have bought. So it's only fitting that I feature this in the collection. 1016, long gone and stolen by the Chicago Mafia. Tony Soprano, where the fuck is my 1016? Very, very beautiful back there. Look at this. No, I love the execution of this case here. Look at this here. Beautifully done. It's just a very nice contemporary Rolex. Very, very beautiful indeed. And I'm very proud to feature this on my channel and in my collection. This is the Rolex that is was considered a bit, you know, it was sort of it wasn't so popular, but it's starting to increase. The 40 mil is no longer made. They've gone to 42, but I like this watch. I love this watch, and it's easy to see why, with its beautiful white, just ever-present white dial, small crown, just so gorgeous. And I do love the new 42, but I got to be honest with you, I've been offered, people have offered to buy this many times, but I will not pass up my Rolex Explorer II. This is the watch that means so much to me. It meant so much to me. Very important piece. Rolex Explorer II, the 16570. Just perfection. It's a modern, contemporary, classic sapphire crystal Rolex. Just absolutely, it's just beautiful. Just a beautiful watch. It's a beautiful watch to have and behold and just enjoy. That's my Rolex Explorer II. Okay, moving right along. Sure, you can tell me something in confidence.
I'm only signing it because it costs nothing. So this is the congratulations to everybody.
taking the train into the city. This is where I'm staying. So this is St. James Station. So off we go. Off we go. Off the train. Here we go.